Good afternoon, student. Myself, Aqueel Sheikh. I am the assistant teacher in TMC school number 96, Kausa, on gut number 7. Today, I am going to teach a lesson from your textbook, English textbook. The lesson name is The Two Gentlemen of Verona. Actually, the lesson is based on the review of the novel written by a famous English writer, A.J. Conin. The novel has also a name, Two Gentlemen of Verona. The lesson is actually a review of this novel. First of all, before starting a lecture, I am going to talk about something that you like. It's called a chit chat. It is a warming up activity. It's called chit chat. I would like to ask some questions. What is your favorite pastime? What you do to pass your time? You would play, or you will go outside, you will play indoor game, outdoor games. Some would like to read a book, some would like to draw, paint something. So what is your favorite pastime? My favorite pastime is reading novels, books, poetries, etc. Next, a question. Do you read books for entertainment? Do you read books for entertainment? There are many books that has which have entertainment like comics books where there are very uh, cartoons. There are very cartoons in there, and you read that books or comics. What is your favorite story, poem, or book? Do you have favorite poetry? Any poetry that you would like in your from your English textbook or from any other language textbook? Next, what role do books on the lives of great people play? What role do books on the lives of great people play? Books in our life, books plays a tremendous role. If we learn, if we read book, we learn many things that we can't learn from any other resource. So there are many philosophers, great leaders, and great personalities who have uh, built their uh, characters, who have built their passion from their reading books. For example, there are APJ Abdul Kalam, the scientist, the missile man of our country. He is also fond of reading books. Okay. Next question is, how can we decide if a story is average, good, or excellent? If you read any book, uh, the book which you are reading gives you joy. Otherwise, if it is bore, if you feel that it is bore, then you will say, no, I can't. It is not a book that I like. It is not a book that I like. So, what are the criterias? Uh, what are the criterias? What are the points that you decide to the story is average or good or excellent? Uh, some will say the character is funny. I like that character of this book or this story. Or some will say the writing the style of writing is very good. It touched my heart, the style of writing. Some would say the story or theme is the plot is very interesting. Suppose if you are reading or you have reading if you have reading a novel or a famous book that Harry Potter series, if you have read it, then you will say it is very excellent book because of its plotting, its character, the magic and fantasies which are given in that book. So you will score. What will the score will do? You will give it them 10 out of 8 or 9 for excellent books, etc. So if you have read any story or any book or any poetry, then you should know how to review on it. There is you have what you are seeing some review is on your screen. A book review is an analysis of a newly published book by an expert who expresses his or her opinion about the content, style, and merit. A book review. What is a book review? Is an analysis. एक एनालाइज होता है, एक टिप्पणी करना होता है of a newly published book. कोई भी some new book that is published, we will read it, then we decide what are the good things are in the book, what are the bad things are in the book. It is called the review. And review is not done only by expert, it will do by expert, but we can also review by ourselves. It is by an expert who expresses his or her opinion about the content, style, and merits. What the points of review the book? The points are what is the content, how is the content, how is the style, and how is the merit or demerit. Gun ani avagun, merit and demerit of the books. Book reviews are published in newspapers, magazine, and are also available online. You can read the review of any book from newspaper, from magazine, or it will also available on in the internet. Make suitable group in the class. Decide upon a favorite book or story in the following details, as many as possible. So what have you have to done? A group, 2 or 4 students make a group, will make a group, and then you have to write a review on any story. What have you read? I have given a, a story. I have given a review on a story, the famous story of William Shakespeare. The story name is The Merchant of Venice. You can see on your screen name of the book or story. First point is what is the story? The name of the story is Merchant of Venice. Second point, who is the writer of the story? Then you have to write the name of the writer. The William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is the famous writer. Next point is some information about the writer. So you have to write the important information about the writer. For example, William Shakespeare, he is a well-known English playwright and poet. Next, background or setting. Background and setting means what is the condition, what is the theme, in which condition the play or the story is written. The background and setting of this The Merchant of Venice is the city of Italy. The Venice is the city of Italy, and the play is about the 16th century. The condition of the play, the atmosphere, or the story is about 16th century. Next point is what are the main characters of the story? So the main character of the story is Antonio, Bassanio, Portia, and Shylock. Next, what is the central idea or summary of a content? It is the very main point of a book review. If you have read a story, then you will write what is the theme or central idea of the story. I'm I'd like to say some important or some idea about the Merchant of Venice. Antonio is the sailor. Uh, he is a trader. He is a businessman who sells his things across the country by ships. Bassanio is the friend of Antonio. Bassanio want to marry with Portia. She is a princess, but Bassanio has no money, so he asked his friend Antonio to give some money to him so that he can marry with Portia. But Antonio has no money that time because uh, he has put all his money for his ventures, business ventures. So he said that I will manage and I will manage the money for you. And Antonio goes to a Jewish man, money lender, Jewish money lender, Shylock. Shylock put put a condition that I will give you the money, but if you did not return the money, if you will not return the money, I will I will take a flash मास तुझा मास घेईन मी कोणत्याही शरीराचा मास घेईन a flash of a flash from of your body. Antonio is ready to with the condition. Antonio is ready with the condition, and he lent money. After some time, it is heard that the ships which have many business articles were sank. Sorry, the ship is sank, and Antonio lost all his money. Now, Shylock has a point to deceive Antonio. Then he put Antonio to the court and asked, if you not ready to pay my money, then from the contract you have to give a flesh of your body. Antonio have no other way, so he ready to give his flesh of his part of the body. Then a lawyer came on the court and said, Shylock, that Shylock has a contract to take only the flesh of his body, of Antonio's body, but if he cut the flesh, it will not drip a drop of blood. खुनाचा रक्ताचा एकही बूंद गिरायला पाहिजे नहीं. यानी रक्त की एक भी बूंद नहीं गिरनी चाहिए, सिर्फ वो मांस का टुकड़ा ही उसको लेना चाहिए. तो then Sherlock said, how it is possible? ये कैसा होगा? ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता है कि अगर हम उसको बॉडी को काटेंगे तो फ्लैश के साथ तो ब्लड गिरेगा ही. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं था. तो इस तरह से शाइलॉक जो है वो अपना केस जो है हार जाता है और एंटोनियो वो केस जीत जाता है, और इस तरह से वो पैसा उसको वापस मिल जाता है. तो इट इज द बुक रिव्यू. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज स्टाइलिंग लैंग्वेज यूज्ड. तो the style and the language of that play is written in a verse, mostly written in the verse, poetry, and the rest part in prose. Most of the lines are in the verse, in कविता के मैनर में है, और आगे का बहुत सारा जो है वो प्रोज यानी गद्य विभाग में. नेक्स्ट है इलस्ट्रेशन. अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि इसका इलस्ट्रेशन कुछ है, फोटोज वगैरह, वो भी आप लिख सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट है स्ट्रॉन्ग और पॉजिटिव एस्पेक्ट. तो द स्ट्रॉन्ग एस्पेक्ट इज मनी कैन बी डेंजरस, डेप्ट कैन बी डेंजरस. डेप्ट, आप किसी से ऋण लेते हैं, कर्जा लेते हैं, तो ये डेंजरस हो सकता है। एंड मनी कांट बाय एवरीथिंग, मनी से, पैसे से कुछ ज़्यादा हर चीज़ नहीं खरीद सकते। लव एंड मर्सी इज सुप्रीम टू ऑल, लव एंड मर्सी, दया कृपा इज सुप्रीम टू ऑल. And what is the drawbacks? There are some अवगुण पण असणार त्यामध्ये. The drawback of this The Merchant of the Venice is Shylock forced conversion is shockingly anti-Semitic and unjust to modern readers. Shylock लास्ट में Shylock जो जीविश होता है वो अपना धर्मांतरण करके वो कैथोलिक बन जाता है। तो ये जो है एक डिबेट की बात हो सकती है, ये एक ड्रॉबैक हो सकता है। तो लास्ट में है व्हाट इज द कंक्लूजन, इफ यू आर अ गुड पर्सन एंड कंक्लूजन निष्पत्ति का है, इसका आखिर लास्ट में इसका क्या रिजल्ट निकला, ओवरऑल इसमें क्या बताया गया। तो इफ यू आर अ गुड पर्सन एंड ऑलवेज रेडी टू हेल्प द नीडी पर्सन देन यू आर लव्ड बाय एवरीवन। इफ यू आर अ गुड पर्सन, आप अगर एक अच्छे इंसान हैं और इफ यू आर रेडी टू हेल्प एनी नीडी पर्सन, आप एक गरजू लोगों की मदद करने के लिए आगे आते हैं, देन यू आर लव बाय एवरीवन, तो आपको सब लव करेंगे, विल हेल्प यू इन योर नीड एंड दे विल कम टू हेल्प यू इन योर नीड एंड गॉड विल डू ऑल हिज बेस्ट टू हेल्प यू एंड परमेश्वर भी आपकी हमेशा मदद के लिए तैयार रहेगा। So it is the overall book review of The Merchant of Venice. Now we come to our lesson, The Two Gentlemen of Verona. I said that it is a novel written by J.A. Connin, and it is a book review in your textbook. It is a book review on that novel. The Two Gentlemen of Verona. Verona is the city in Italy. A city, famous city in Italy. Now, the story started, the book review started. A.J. Cronin has very well carved the idea of selfless help and explained the importance of dedication towards relationships in the story. The Two Gentlemen of Verona, the story revolves around the two boys named Nicola and Jacopo, who do numerous things to earn money only to pay for their sister's treatment, who suffers from tuberculosis of the spine. A.J. Cronin has very well carved an idea. Carved an idea means create an idea of selfless help, and explain the importance of dedication towards relationship in the story. The Two Gentlemen of Verona, the story revolves around two boys, Nicola, the elder brother, and Jacopo, a younger brother, who do numerous things to earn money only to pay for their sister's treatment. The two boys that you've seen on the screen, they do many things to earn money so that they can they can go to the treatment for their sister who suffers from tuberculosis of spine. The story begins with the narrator driving down the foothills of the Alps. The story begins when the narrator is going down to the foothills of the Alps mountain. Here is when he first encounters the two brothers selling wild strawberries. Even after the driver forbids the narrator to buy the wild fruits, he buys the big basket and drives towards the town. This scene emphasizes on the first step of growing intimacy between the narrator and the boys. The story starts when the narrator going down to the foothills of the Alps mountain in his car. Then his first encounter means आमना सामना होना, first encounters the brother selling wild strawberries. The two brothers are selling wild strawberries. Even after the driver forbids, the driver of the narrator forbids him. He said, "No, sir, don't buy the wild strawberries." But the narrator buy the wild fruits. He buys the biggest basket, and drives towards the town. This scene emphasizes on the first step of growing intimacy, close relation between the narrator and the two boys. The next day, the boys are found shining shoes in the public square. Shining shoes in the public square. This amazes the narrator. The second day, the narrator saw that the boys who were selling the strawberries, now they are shining the shoes in the public square. The narrator amazed. This is when they reveal a fact that they do numerous kind of things to earn money. So the narrator came to know that the boys do many things to earn money. Here the narrator shown to develop a soft corner for them in his heart. So he finds them to be innocent, serious, pleasant, and earnest. Here the narrator shown to develop a soft corner for them in his heart. The narrator saw that the boys are very well earning and they are do many things to earn. So the narrator feels a soft corner in his heart. He finds them to be innocent, serious, pleasant, and earnest. The boys are very useful to the narrator. They are very willing to satisfy all that the narrator requires. They are also found selling newspapers by the narrator one stormy night. So, so from that, the boys and the narrator have many encounters, and then the boys are very useful to narrator. They are very willing to satisfy all the narrator require. Whatever the narrator wants, they will do. They do for him. They are also found selling newspaper by the narrator on stormy night. One stormy night in heavy rain, the narrator saw that the boy is selling a newspaper. One day, when the narrator asks if he can help them in any, they say they will be very grateful if they get a lift to the nearby village, Poleta. Although it doesn't come in the narrator's way, he takes them there. One day, when the narrator asks, if I can help you in any way. So the boy said that we are very grateful. आम्ही खूप आभारी असणार if you will be get a lift if you get a lift to they get a lift to the nearby village Poleta. If they will get a lift to nearby village Poleta, then they will be very grateful. Although it doesn't come in the narrator's way, it doesn't the area, the city which they want to go, it doesn't come in the narrator's way. उसके रास्ते में वो एरिया नहीं आता था, सिटी नहीं आती थी नरेटर के रास्ते में, बट ही टेक्स देयर, वो उनको वहां कर लेके जाता है. द बॉयज गेट्स डाउन इन अ बिल्डिंग. वो बॉयज बिल्डिंग के पास उतरते हैं and ask the narrator to wait in a nearby cafe until they return within an hour. तो उसको कहते हैं कि we will return within an hour. 1 घंटे के बाद हम आते हैं, तब तक के लिए you will wait in a nearby cafe or hotel. So it was the first part of this story. You have, I hope you will understand what I am saying, what I have said. Now there are some new words which comes in the text. So I am going to explain the meaning of the new words. First one is carve an idea. Carve an idea means create or establish an idea. It is a glossary, means new words. So words and meanings are given there. Carve an idea, create or establish an idea. You will see the man is carving something, carving a stone. Carve means Shilpakari. carving on the stone, by carving the stone, you get a uh, you will get a statue. Okay, so now carving an idea means carving, shaping a idea, shaping some idea, creating some idea. Next, dedication. Want to give your time or energy for some work. Dedication means want you give your time or energy for some work. You will say he is a dedicated student. You will see that some girls are reading near a bench or a wall, near a wall. So you can say these girls are dedicated in their studies. Hmm. Next, numerous, in large number or many. You will see many things. There are soccer ball and helicopters and whatever thing, whistle, camera, toys, many things are there. So you can say there are numerous things. Next, a disease or illness, tuberculosis. What is the tuberculosis? A disease of known as TB. You can say TB. You can also say tuberculosis. TB. It is a short form of TB. It is a lung disease. Next, encounter. Encounter means meeting face to face unexpectedly. फेस टू फेस मिलना, एक दूसरे से आमने सामने मिलना अनएक्सपेक्टेडली, अनैच्छिक तौर पर अचानक में फेस टू फेस मिलना, इसका एनकाउंटर. नेक्स्ट इज फॉरबिड. फॉरबिड मीन्स don't do. It is a expression. Forbids means don't do, disallow, not to do, forbids. Next, emphasizes. Emphasizes means stress upon something. Stress upon something. कोणाला काही करायला बद्दल त्यांना दबाव डालायचं असणार असेल तर आपण सांगू शकता की we emphasizes him. As you see that all of some persons are shouting to a person and asking something, they are boycotting him. So he said I resign, मैं अभी छोड़ रहा हूँ, मैं ये पद छोड़ रहा हूँ. तो ये क्यों छोड़ा है? क्योंकि उसने लोगों ने उसको emphasize किया, उस पर दबाव डाला. Okay, now you will definitely understand the meaning of emphasize. Next, intimacy. Intimacy means close relationship. What you see in that picture, you see that some children are hugging each other. They are very enjoying each other, enjoying and their friendship, and they are smiling. So the picture shows is a great intimacy, close relationship between these children. Next one is public square. What is public square? A place in a city where people gather, or it is called a junction. You can see the picture. It is a public square. A fountain is there, some circle is there, and people are gathering from here and there. Next, amaze. Amaze means to surprise somebody very much. It's a thing that will surprise us, then it will be amazed us. So amaze means to become surprised. Next, reveal. Reveal means show or make known. Reveal means something is hidden. You are revealing some curtain or something on it. You are revealing means what is hidden you are make knowing it. It's called reveal. Next is pleasant. Pleasant means very nice, friendly, enjoyable. A person is very nice, pleasant, हंसमुख, अच्छा सा है, इसको कहते हैं pleasant. Next है a soft corner. To feel that you like someone very much. A soft corner. A mother has always a soft corner in heart for his children. माँ को अपने बच्चों के लिए बहुत ममता रहती है, एक सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर रहता है अपने बच्चों के लिए. नेक्स्ट है innocent, not having done wrong. Innocent, babies are always innocent. जो कुछ गलत नहीं करता वो innocent है ना. तो इस तरह से innocent आप बेकसूर है, आप कह सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट, earnest. Earnest means serious or determined. You will see in the picture, two girls are there. One is mom, or another one is a girl. See that the girl is very busy in reading or solving the examples, whatever it is in studies. She is very serious in studies. So you can say, then you can say it is the earnest. She is earnest. She is earnest in studies. Next one is satisfy. What is mean satisfy? To make somebody pleased by doing or giving him what he wants. Suppose you are very thirsty. तहान लागलेली आहे खूप तुम्हाला आणि a glass of water, you have given a glass of water. If you take a glass of water, or another glass of water, or if you drink sarbat, okay, lemon juice, if you drink lemon juice, then you will say, I'm satisfied. माझी तहान गेली. Okay, मतलब मेरी प्यास बुझ गई. So it is called satisfaction or satisfy. To satisfy means to make somebody pleased by doing or giving him what he wants. Next, requires. Requires means to need something. Suppose now I am going to write here something. So I will, what I require a pen to write. I require a pen to write. I require a pen to write. So requirement means to need something. Now, grateful. Grateful means thankful. Abhari. Thankful. Feeling or showing thanks to somebody. It's called grateful. Now, there are some questions and answers. What I have read in the story, the part of the story. It is based on the story we have read. So, first question is, what is the story about? ये story किसके बारे में? तो answer is, the story is about two brothers who do numerous jobs to earn money for their sister's treatment. The story is about two brothers who do numerous jobs to earn money for their sister's treatment. Next, what are the names of the boys? The names of the boys are Nicola and Jacopo. Okay. What disease does their sister suffer from? What disease or what illness does their sister suffer from? Their sister suffer from tuberculosis of spine. Spine म्हणजे रीढ़ की हड्डी, जो पीछे की जो अपनी हड्डी होती है उसको कहते हैं spine. The name of the sisters suffer from the tuberculosis of the spine. Next question, how does the narrator meet the two brothers? Narrator जो है वो बच्चों को कैसे मिला, उनसे कैसे मुलाकात हुई? Driving down the foothills of Alps mountain, the narrator meet with the boys selling strawberries. He buy the strawberries from them. Driving down to the foothills of Alps mountain से नीचे उतरते टाइम पर the narrator meet the boys. Narrator को वो बच्चे मिले selling strawberries. उसने देखा कि वो strawberries बेच रहे थे. He buy the strawberries from them और उसने उनसे strawberries खरीदी के लिए. Next, what kind of odd jobs do the two brothers do? What kinds of odd jobs? Different jobs. The two brothers do shoe shining, sell peppers in extreme weather, and sell strawberries. What did they do? They do shoe shining, selling paper in extreme weather, and sell strawberries. Okay, the next question is, how does the narrator help the two brothers on one day? One day, the narrator offers to help the boys. They say him to give them a lift to a nearby city for later. The narrator drops them to their destination. नरेटर ने बच्चों की कैसे मदद की? एक दिन, तो एक दिन नरेटर ने उनको पूछा कि मैं तुम्हारे लिए क्या कर सकता हूँ। तो वो बच्चों ने बताया, लड़कों ने, कि आप हमको अगले शहर पोलेटा नाम के शहर पे छोड़ दो। तो नरेटर उनको उनकी ऐच्छिक जगह पर लाकर छोड़ देता है, उनके डेस्टिनेशन पे लाकर छोड़ देता है। तो हमने जो अभी कहानी पढ़ी, ये कहानी में क्या था कि नरेटर को, इस कहानी का नाम है द टू जेंटलमैन ऑफ वेरोना। यहाँ पर दो जेंटलमैन कौन है? एक दो छोटे लड़के हैं, निकोला और जेकोपो, दोनों भाई है। और नरेटर जो है उनको रास्ते में, जब वो एल्प्स माउंटेन से नीचे उतरता है गाड़ी गाड़ी लेकर, तो उसको दो बच्चे दिखते हैं जो उसको स्ट्रॉबेरीज बेच रहे हैं। तो वो उनको स्ट्रॉबेरीज लेने के लिए रुकता है। नरेटर का जो ड्राइवर है उसको मना करता है, लेकिन नरेटर फिर भी उनसे स्ट्रॉबेरीज खरीदता है। फिर कुछ दिन गुजरने के बाद में नरेटर देखता है कि वो बच्चे जो है, एक बच्चा जो है वहाँ पर शू शाइनिंग कर रहा है, पब्लिक स्क्वायर पर जूते पॉलिश कर रहा है। तो उसको देखकर बड़ी अचंभा होता है कि ये ऐसा क्या कर रहा है। और एक बार वो देखता है कि बड़ी बारिश के अंदर वो बच्चा न्यूज़पेपर भी बेच रहा है, जो इवनिंग न्यूज़पेपर हो रहा है वो उसमें उसको बेचता है। तो इस तरह से वो बच्चों से उसके दिल में एक सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर पैदा होता है कि यार ये बच्चे बहुत ही अच्छे हैं, सीरियस, इतने छोटे होते हुए भी वो इतने बड़े बड़े काम कर रहे हैं। बाद में उसको पता चलता है कि उनकी बहन को, जो उनकी सिस्टर है, उसको ट्यूबरकुलोसिस है, इसलिए वो उसकी ट्रीटमेंट के लिए काम करते हैं। फिर नरेटर उनको एक दिन पूछता है कि मैं तुम्हारे लिए क्या कर सकता हूँ। तो बच्चे उसको बोलते हैं कि हमको पोलेटा शहर में छोड़ दो, लिफ्ट दे दो, और 1 घंटा आप वहाँ पर रुको किसी कैफे में, हम 1 घंटे में वापस आएंगे। यहाँ तक हमारा फर्स्ट पार्ट हो गया। अब इसके आगे क्या होता है ये हम अपने नेक्स्ट पार्ट में देखेंगे। तब तक के लिए इस स्टोरी को आप अच्छे से पढ़िए, समझिए और इसको खूब इंजॉय कीजिए। आप बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे रहिए, हमेशा मुस्कुराते रहिए, पढ़ाई करते रहिए और बाहर जाने से बचिए, इस बीमारी से बचिए। थैंक यू।